Deban, shalom.
Hey, Ron.
Hey.
It is 4 a.m. We've just come back from Israel Calling, where we've seen 29 Eurovision acts perform, including special guests.
Wow.
It's been a long night, but we gotta bring you the news with attitude. So are you ready for us to talk about what we've seen?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Now, Israel Calling has been not just a preview party. It's been a range of activities spanning 4 days.
It is a promo event, so it's not just a party.
Absolutely.
It's a tour, an Israeli tour.
We've taken several cities in. We've been to Jerusalem. We're in Tel Aviv now. It's kind of really, really full on. And tonight's show was like bigger than any Eurovision final that we've seen in recent years. It was just fantastically well produced.
It is. I have to say.
And I also have to say that lots of acts, we really got a taster of what they would bring to Kiev.
Yeah, you have to see how the charisma is on stage.
Absolutely. So, Ron, we kind of have to talk about the opening because Dana International kicked off the show.
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
I think for what she is, the Eurovision legend and the last winner of Israel, so
Oh, God, yeah.
her crown is still going strong, you know. We're like 20 years past it, and it's like, you know, we can't forget that moment that everyone got excited over winning the Eurovision, and we can't wait for it to happen again. So right now she's our legend.
I have to say, wiwibloggs was invited backstage to her dressing room, and seeing Dana International being put together, I mean, it was like it was a production in itself. I just remember just standing there transfixed for about 20 minutes, just looking, and it was just like magic unfolding. And she actually did drop a message, and that's on Instagram for all to see. And of course, Ron filmed the performances. She performed Saida Sultana and of course Diva.
Yeah.
And was joined on stage by all the artists, and they were all like, wow.
Yeah, she invited them all to shake it and to show their oriental groove, and the artist was really like feeling it and, you know, moving it. It was really something special that I don't think you can see it in every pre-party, and, you know, it's special flavor.
It was really, really good. So now we're going to talk about who was in the actual show. Moldova opened up the show, Sunstroke Project, and I think it was a very good programming choice for them to go in first, followed by Germany's Lavina, Belarus's Navi Band, Poland's Cara Moss, Norway's Joust, Czech Republic Martina Barta, Lithuania's Fused Mark,
Armenia Artsvik, Denmark Anya, Ireland Brendan Murray.
Yeah.
Who else do we have?
We have Serbia's Tijana Bogicevic. She was the 11th act to perform. Romania's Ilinka and Alex Florea were in at 12th.
We had from Malta Claudia Faniello, and from Israel Imri.
Who, by the way, that was his very first time we've heard that live.
He came live.
On home soil, he did. Yeah. Followed by Latvia's Triana Park, Switzerland's Time Bell.
And we had from Finland, Nora Joan. And from Macedonia, who did we have?
Yana, she was great. And of course, Jimmy Wilson and Valentina Muneza performed the 19th from San Marino.
Then Omar Naber from Slovenia, Alma from France, and from Bulgaria it was Kristian.
Kostov, absolutely.
Yeah.
He performed 22nd, followed by Slavko Kalesic from Montenegro.
Manel from Spain, and Blanche from Belgium.
Austria's Nathan Trent was the 26th Eurovision 2017 act to perform. And we had Georgia perform Tamara Gakicheladze
and Robin Bengtsson
closing the show. Now, I must admit, the order in which I've said the chronology in which I've said the acts were Eurovision 2017 acts, because in between we also had some special guests like Tim and Cher, who performed for Israel at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest last year. They were also there on form.
Sweet kids, yeah.
Dana International, of course, and we had an Israeli act from 1991.
Yeah, it was Orna Daz, a part of Duo Dots. That's in Cannes in 1991. They got the third place.
Wow.
Respectfully, yeah.
Wow. Pretty good.
Yeah, it was a big thing back then.
So, you know, these promo parties are a great opportunity to kind of assess what Kiev is going to be like. So, who are your biggest surprises tonight?
Well, for me, I think Bulgaria really surprised me because listening to it on the studio version, it was nice, but I really didn't get why people are ranking it that much high. But hearing him live, it's really like give you that moment. Like, I don't know, there's a special touch that this song gives you live. Plus, we got to know this kid, which is a pretty amazing kid. Like, he's 17 and he's, I don't know, it feels like he had done so much. Like, we didn't have half of it by now. And we're like, you know. Anyway, the other one was Moldova, which kicked off the show.
Sunstroke Project, they've got so much energy.
Yeah, it felt so good. Like, it's a banger for an opener. Yeah, I really liked it.
Absolutely. Now, I have to squeeze three in. I have to say, Belarus Navi Band, leading up to Eurovision, I wasn't. I wasn't so keen on them. I didn't particularly the song didn't really touch me. Live, though, I must admit, it is an earworm, and they have such great energy, such great positivity. We interviewed them as well in Israel, and the interview was completely bananas. We ended up, three of us, rolling on the red carpet. I mean not physically rolling, lying down and rolling. It was bananas, and they bring that infectious energy on stage, and you know, they're just really lovable people with a song that is as catchy as anything. You know, they zap out the volume.
This is a song that's meant to be performed in front of a crowd.
Yeah.
To watch the reaction of the crowd, to make the crowd go, yeah.
And the crowd feed off their energy, and it bounces back, and they feed off. It's fantastic. So I really liked that. I must admit, the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia's Tijana, in London there were accusations that she didn't actually sing live. And I'm starting to think, actually maybe she was even live in London, because what she delivered today was clearly live, but she's just really good. Her voice sounds really processed, but that's the tone of her voice. And she was dancing alone on stage, but actually everybody sort of in the audience was kind of dancing with her, and I thought that was really good. So that was a real surprise for me. And I gotta give it to Georgia.
Keep the faith.
Oh, Tamara Gachislade. Tamara Gachislade.
You just like to say.
I just have to keep saying that. And again, we interviewed her this evening, and she was just...
Who?
Tamara.
What's her last name?
Gachislade. Gachislade. She's amazing. And she was like, oh, just call me Tamara. You know, I love her. Keep the Faith is one of the songs that I liked it, and now I even like it even more. It was fantastic for me. Absolutely fantastic. But who stood out live for you?
I think the Irish singer Brendan Murray.
Oh.
His voice is really something special, and listening to it live even gives it more power, because his voice is very unique voice, a bit kind of feminine. I don't know how to describe it. It's like,
I would say angelic
voice, soft voice, and it fits the song, and it's like really something, I don't know, it's a classic kind of song, but very well performed on stage. The other one that I really liked live, or more impressed to see it live other than watching it or listening to it on studio version, was Georgia Keep the Faith, because this Also, a kind of
I
song.
think our lists are getting quite similar.
No, but it's like both of them are kind of Eurovision classic ballads, kinda. But
I would agree with you.
and these kind of songs, when they're, when they give it like major voices, it does the job, no?
I have to agree with you. Ron, for me, two acts really stood out live. I've got to kick it off with Brendan Murray from Ireland. Yeah. I don't get the hate. When he sings,
angels are flying.
No. Literally, I was taking flight, shingles all over my body, goosebumps. His performance tonight had his music video as an LED backdrop, and he was belting it, giving it so much control, restraint,
perfect.
Power. It was
live perfect.
Perfect.
As studio, but even better.
Perfect. I cannot believe that this guy came from Hometown, which is like a boy band that does classic pop, because his voice...
The soloist.
Yeah, completely. He blew it out of the water. And he's not doing many promo tours. Israel is the only one that he's done. He's not even sure if he'll be in Amsterdam. And he may not do anything else because he's busy promoting his own solo stuff in Ireland. But like, you guys need to hear him. He's live, and of course we filmed these performances, and they're all up on our wiwibloggs channel. The other person who stood out live for me, I gotta give it to Poland's Cara Moss.
She is great,
Oh
actually.
my God!
But
Blanche.
she's not on my list because I knew she was great even before. So it's like no big surprise. She's good. She's great.
She stood out for me in London. She's been on a heavy tour schedule because she came straight from London to here, and she's going straight from here to Amsterdam. And what she delivered tonight, it was almost like she'd been sleeping for 4 days and then just came up with this wall of energy and just like flashed it into the crowd. She is phenomenal. Her song is not an easy one to remember, but I gotta tell you, it's a performance piece, isn't it?
Something is special about this song. You get a special... It's not like the usual ballad, or there's some mysterious in this song, and it's cool. I like it.
And it's so good that we're having this discussion, because we were actually positioned very separately in the audience, because I was busy doing the Instagram, Ron was busy filming the performances, so we weren't even together, and to come up with very similar reactions is actually quite compelling.
Yeah.
But of course, it won't be wiwibloggs if we don't talk about the ones that we're concerned about, so...
Keep the shade! No, but we just want to give like constructive criticism.
Exactly, that's why we're saying concerned. So do you want to kick this off?
Okay, first of all, nothing personal, yeah. For me, listening to the French song live really, well, I guess since I only heard it in the French version, right? It was in French at the beginning. And now she's singing English choruses, which feels really not like it's not supposed to be there. And the song sounds so much better only in French. For me, I would keep the French. Other than that, she was great, and I mean, it's a great song. So I just wanted to do the best.
Did she perform it well, though?
I wasn't fully concentrated, because I have so much going on. But yeah, it was great. The only thing that was like, the choruses were like, staying French. Come on, it's a beautiful language. The other one for me was Lithuania. It's not everyone's favorites. But hearing it live was really, how can I say, it was really not a pleasant moment for me. Although actually I like in their performance in the national final, it was even better for me. So this time it was like even like worse. So sorry.
I echo your sentiment on France in the sense that I prefer the pure French version. I have to give it to Alma, though. She's such an engaging performer live, and I still
lovely.
And great. She's great, and I still love the song.
Yeah.
And she gives a lot of energy, and she's sassy, she's sophisticated, and she retains a French je ne sais quoi. I don't know what it is, but she is turning it up for me. even though I prefer the original French version. Now, in terms of my concerns, Slovenia Omas Naber, I love the song. Most of my colleagues don't. And maybe I'm biased to the point where I don't see what's wrong with it, but I noticed today when he was singing, the crowd didn't catch that much fire. So I'm concerned that maybe I'm just the only one who likes it. But again, I don't see anything particularly wrong with the performance. Again, we filmed it on wiwibloggs, and that's available for you to watch. And I gotta say, everybody turned it up. Everybody had fantastic vocals, but I can't connect with Lithuania. I really struggle. And today, what I even did was, the first sort of minute, I got the whole visual thing. You know, she'd done her hair up and everything. I was actually in her dressing room.
Oh.
And because it backs onto Dana International's dressing room. So whilst I was waiting for Dana International, I basically have two dressing rooms that I was kind of sandwiched between.
Lucky you.
Another story. But
yeah.
So the first minute of her song, I was looking at the visuals, and then I stepped away and I was just doing audio alone. Audio alone works for me because she can sing and she belts it out. It's just not a song that I like, but she can sing. She hasn't got she hasn't got a bad vocal. So
no, I don't know if it was like the mixing of sound, but her voice was a bit too much for me to handle this night. So I'm sorry.
Yeah. So were there any key moments that stood out for you overall?
Key moments. I think there was a few. Like, I really liked the Dana International opening. It was kind of exciting. For us Israelis more, maybe. But also for, she's a huge thing.
Yeah, it was great for me.
It's Eurovision icon, kind of.
Completely.
Another thing I really liked was actually the production. Like, each contestant has its own short postcard kind of cool thing to get the stage ready, which was a great solution for that time. The crowd, I think, was amazing. I think the artist felt it, gave love back to the audience. All the reaction, people were getting so excited on stage, like, we love you, and it's like, you could really feel the fans are really passionate and loving it and giving love to almost like everyone, basically. Everyone got huge applause, huge love. Singing.
And there were a lot of acts.
In all the videos, you see people going like that and waving flags, and it's basically almost like Eurovision, but only here in our small Tel Aviv.
You know what? If there's anything Israel calling proves, is that Israelis can put on a show and they really understand production. And this is not about.
Now we just need to win it. We're ready to host.
Honestly, this is not about 10 people showing up. This is like a Eurovision final in Tel Aviv, and to me, that was spectacular. It's my first time in Israel, and I tell you what, I'm ready to come back next week. It has been amazing. Quite a number of key moments for me. I loved it when Tim and Cher from Junior Eurovision came on, and sang, I know I gotta follow my heart.
Follow my heart.
I think that was absolutely such a sweet touch, because I'm also a Junior Eurovision fan. And it was just
And you
nice.
met them there, no?
Yeah, they came out
They're
and they
your friends.
hugged me. Yeah, absolutely. So it was really, and I met their parents. It was really, really good and touching to see. I loved it when Slavko Kalesic opened with Golden Boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot it. That was very special, yeah.
That was very special.
I can't remember the lyrics, though. He had special lyrics. You have to watch it.
It was really, really great. I loved it when Switzerland's Maruna Timebell, they pretty much, the audience sang the song for them. I mean, literally, Maruna, she was just like, there was a point when the whole chorus was done by the audience. I will never let you go. It was so touching, and the lights were down, and everybody had their mobile phones in the air. We gotta give it to Robin Bengtsson, who closed.
Oh my God, Robin Bengtsson. Now to choose him to close the show, it's like the perfect ending, because it's like everyone was dancing, and like even I did. When I don't dance, I always felt like, you know, you feel the groove, and Robin is really makes you feel like it was great.
Oh, but I mean, we could go
I was
on.
feeling like a winner vibes out of this.
It was great. It was great, but there were so many key. I mean, even when Blanche started speaking in Hebrew,
Blanche got a lot of love because of her relations.
When Anya Neeson paused to kind of wipe a few tears because she was so emotional by the whole production.
It was a night full of emotion.
It was a night full of emotion. It was a night full of feeling. It was Martina Varda. I mean, how can we forget? She came and she sang
She
the
was
song.
good.
So she was excellent. Her vocals,
very good, very special, I think.
Vocals were totally on point. It was really good. I mean, even entries like Joust that I didn't really care for, you know, the audience really fed off that. It was such a moment for everything. Nathan Trent.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
This guy is something, yeah. It makes everyone running on air, if you know what I mean.
I'm sold.
He's adorable, and he's really nice.
But you know one thing this all tells us? Kiev is gonna be off the charts. I tell you. Guys, Kiev is gonna blow it up. These songs are so good, and they're even much stronger live. But of course...
And who knows what staging they are planning for the big stage.
It's gonna be spectacular. Again, all these performances were filmed on our channel, so please make sure you watch them and follow us on our journey to Kiev. And we're going to be having a great few stops. So we're going to kick off with Amsterdam, where you got Denise Van Beek and William Lee Adams covering that.
Lucky them.
Then we've got Madrid, where Bernardo Pereira, Jordi, Luis, and Jakub Stepchako will be fighting it out there.
Vámonos.
We've got Moscow, where Diana will be doing the coverage for that.
I love Diana, yeah.
We've got... What else have we got?
Isn't it enough?
Oh, no, there's more.
What else? There's Malta, I think.
There's Malta, I think, and we've got Patrick Melber on ground there, and we've got Noel Zarb, and listen, and we are all assembling in Kiev at the end of the month. I hope we haven't forgotten another preview party.
Well,
but that's what we think.
Coming up.
That's what we think.
What do you think? Let us know here on the comments below.
Absolutely, and be sure to like and subscribe and follow us on all the social media platforms, and that includes Instagram, Pinterest, Snapchat, Tumblr, Facebook, YouTube,
and the wiwibloggs app,
which you can download on iOS or Android. And we will see you later. Bye!